Everyone warned me about the cold nurse on the night shift. By my third week, I learned why she never smiled. I took the overnight orderly position at Mercy General because it paid $3 more per hour than the day shift. My first night, the charge nurse pulled me aside. "You'll be working with Nurse Vivian. Just do your job. Don't try to make small talk, and don't take it personally." I laughed, thinking he was joking. He wasn't. Vivian was already a legend among the staff, and not the good kind. People called her the Ice Queen. They said she'd never once attended a staff birthday, that she ate lunch alone in the supply closet, that in 8 years, nobody had ever seen her smile. One tech told me she'd tried to compliment Vivian's earrings once, and Vivian just stared at her until she walked away. "She's not mean exactly," another orderly explained. "She's just empty, like there's nobody home." I figured I'd just keep my head down and collect my paycheck. The first week confirmed everything. Vivian spoke to me exactly 4 times, all instructions. "Room 412 needs fresh linens. The crash cart in B-Wing is low on saline. Don't block the hallway with the mop bucket." Her voice was flat, mechanical. She never asked my name. She never said please or thank you. During a code blue, I watched her work on a patient for 40 minutes straight, perfectly calm, perfectly precise. When the patient stabilized, the family sobbed with relief and tried to hug her. She stepped back, told them visiting hours, and walked away. The daughter looked at me like she'd been slapped. I started to understand why people avoided her, but I also noticed something strange. She was always the first one to check on the difficult patients, the ones who screamed, who threw things, who nobody wanted to deal with. She never complained. She just handled it. By week 2, I started paying attention differently. Vivian wore the same 3 scrubs in rotation. She brought her lunch in the same brown paper bag every night, a single sandwich and an apple. She never bought coffee from the vending machine. One night, I saw her give her apple to a homeless patient who'd been admitted for hypothermia. She didn't say anything, just left it on his tray and walked out. Another night, I found her in the chapel at 3 a.m., not praying, just sitting in the dark. She didn't know I saw her. Her shoulders were shaking. I backed away before she noticed. Something wasn't adding up. The Ice Queen everyone described didn't match what I was seeing. I started watching closer. She never took breaks. She never checked her phone. She never left on time. Always stayed an extra 30 minutes finishing notes. I finally asked another nurse how long Vivian had been working nights. 8 years, she said. Ever since her son died. I should have left it alone. But the next week, I found myself in the records room looking up old hospital newsletters. I found an article from 9 years ago. Local nurse's son, age 6, dies after 18-month battle with leukemia. The photo showed a woman I almost didn't recognize. Vivian, but younger, softer, smiling with her arms around a tiny bald boy in superhero pajamas. His name was Oliver. He died in this hospital, on this floor, in room 408, which Vivian cleaned herself every single night. I started to understand. She wasn't cold. She was shattered. She'd chosen to work the night shift so she could be close to the room where her son took his last breath. She never smiled because smiling meant feeling, and feeling meant remembering, and remembering meant drowning. The distance wasn't cruelty. It was survival. Every single night she walked past that room. Every single night she kept going. The next shift, I brought 2 coffees instead of 1. I set one on the nurse's station without a word. She looked at it, then at me, then back at the coffee. I didn't ask for this. I know. She was quiet for a long time. Then she picked it up and took a sip. We didn't talk for the rest of the night. But the next night, there were 2 chairs at the nurse's station instead of 1. And the night after that, she asked my name. It wasn't much. It wasn't a breakthrough or a movie moment, but it was something. A week later, a terminal patient in room 406 was scared to die alone. Vivian sat with him for 4 hours, holding his hand. I watched through the window. She didn't say a word, but she didn't let go. After he passed, she walked to the supply closet and stayed there for 10 minutes. When she came out, her eyes were red. She looked at me. "Thank you for the coffee." That was it. But I heard what she was really saying. She still doesn't smile much. But sometimes, when I bring her coffee, she almost does.